The man who ran from love finally found his home. I've known Elias since we were 10 years old, and for 2 decades, the guy was a ghost. Not literally, but emotionally, he was gone. In our 20s, Elias was the king of the 1-month expiration date. He had this rule: no brunch, no meeting the parents, and absolutely no leaving a toothbrush at his place. I remember asking him over a beer once why he wouldn't just give someone a real chance. He just laughed, took a sip, and said, "Commitment is a trap, man. Why would I sign up to lose myself?" But then, he met Sarah. She didn't fall for his usual charm. She made him work for it. For the first time in his life, I saw Elias actually try. 6 months in, he wasn't running. A year later, he was buying a ring. Fast forward to last night. I dropped by their place to leave some tools I'd borrowed. Sarah's 8 months pregnant now. Due any day. I walked in and the house was quiet. Sarah was passed out on the recliner, fast asleep, with a half-eaten bowl of popcorn in her lap. Elias was standing in the kitchen doorway, just staring at her. He didn't see me at first. He was frozen. And then, I saw his shoulders start to shake. This guy, this stone-cold athlete who didn't even flinch when he broke his arm in varsity football, was sobbing. "Hey, you okay?" I whispered, totally freaked out. He turned around and his face was a mess. Tears were literally dripping off his chin. He leaned against the counter and took a shaky breath. "My old man used to tell me that I was the reason he never did anything with his life," Elias whispered. "He told me kids were just anchors that kept you from sailing. I spent 30 years believing that love was a weight, something that would eventually pull me under." He looked back at Sarah, sleeping peacefully, and his voice broke. "But looking at her, knowing our daughter is in there, I realized I wasn't running from a trap. I was running from the only thing that actually matters." He wiped his eyes with his sleeve, giving me a watery, lopsided smile. "I'm not an anchor, and she's not a weight. For the first time in my life, I'm not lost at sea. I'm home." Sarah stirred and mumbled his name, and Elias was by her side in a heartbeat. He kissed her forehead and whispered, "I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere."